Mimi Rogers is one of those Hollywood names that always gets people talking. Whether it's her daring movie roles, her connection to Scientology, or her high-profile marriage to Tom Cruise, there's no shortage of intrigue. But behind the headlines and tabloid stories, there's a woman who built a fascinating career, made bold choices, and lived life on her own terms. From steamy thrillers to serious dramas, from Hollywood fame to the world of professional poker, her story is anything but ordinary. Born Miriam Ann Spickler on January 27, 1956, Mimi grew up in a world unlike most. Her father, Philip Spickler, was a civil engineer who became deeply involved in Scientology before she was even born. This meant constant moves, shifting between different cities and even countries. 1 year in Virginia, another in Arizona, then, across the ocean to England. By the time her family finally settled in Los Angeles, she had already experienced more change than most kids her age. This nomadic lifestyle shaped her independent and fearless personality. Before stepping into Hollywood, she worked with charity groups, showing a compassionate side that not many people associate with her name. Breaking into the entertainment industry wasn't easy. Sharing an apartment with fellow Scientologist Kirstie Alley, Mimi took whatever roles she could find. TV appearances in popular shows like Hill Street Blues, Magnum, P.I., and Heart to Heart helped her get by. But her big break came in 1987 when she starred in the romantic thriller Someone to Watch Over Me. The film put her on Hollywood's radar, and bigger opportunities followed. In 1991, she took on one of her most unforgettable roles in The Rapture, a film about a woman who transforms from a carefree swinger to a devout Christian facing the end of the world. Her performance was so powerful that critic Robin Wood called it one of the greatest in the history of Hollywood cinema. She even earned a nomination for Best Female Lead at the Independent Spirit Awards, proving she was more than just another actress. She was a serious talent willing to take risks. But Mimi Rogers was never afraid of controversy. In 1993, she made headlines with a bold Playboy photo shoot. At the time, she explained that she wanted to celebrate her body before having children. This decision shocked some, but for Mimi, it was just another way of expressing herself. Not long after, she starred in the 1995 film Full Body Massage, an intimate and reflective drama that continued to push boundaries. While it didn't become a mainstream hit, it reinforced her willingness to explore complex roles. Around the same time, she played a death row inmate in Reflections on a Crime, delivering a gripping performance that won her the Best Actress award at the Seattle International Film Festival. Though known for intense dramas, Mimi had a comedic side too. In 1997, she appeared in Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery, proving she could handle humor just as well as serious roles. The following year, she starred in Lost in Space, introducing herself to a whole new audience. But acting wasn't her only talent. Since her teenage years, she had been an avid poker player. In 2003, she took things to a professional level, competing in the World Poker Tour's Shooting Stars main event, and even serving on the board of directors for the organization. Not many Hollywood stars could transition from film to poker, but Mimi did it with ease. Of course, her personal life has always been a topic of discussion. Her marriage to Tom Cruise remains one of the most talked-about relationships in Hollywood. They tied the knot in 1987, but their marriage ended just 3 years later. It's widely believed that Mimi introduced Tom to Scientology, a connection that would shape his life forever. Years later, she hinted that their relationship struggled because Tom was considering becoming a monk, which affected their intimacy. Some reports suggest that Scientology leader David Miscavige played a role in their split, pushing Cruise toward Nicole Kidman. Through all the ups and downs, Mimi Rogers has remained a woman who does things her way. Whether taking on provocative movie roles, making bold career moves, or dominating the poker table, she has never let Hollywood or anyone else define her. She's the kind of person who takes risks, embraces change, and doesn't shy away from challenges. Even now, her career stands as a mix of talent, confidence, and unpredictability. And if there's one thing her story proves, it's that she was never just Tom Cruise's first wife. She was always so much more than that.